everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is actually a video I've been wanting to make for quite some time, and a lot of you actually asked to see kind of a closer look of how I'm using my Plum Paper A5 daily planner. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure you keep on watching. Alright, so I have been in my A5 Plum Paper daily on and off since about July-ish, like right when this planner started, and honestly, I haven't always been in it every single day. However, I've really enjoyed how effective it has been in my planning system as we've headed into a more hectic season of life. Now, to be quite honest, when I first jumped into using the Plum Paper planner, the paper wasn't exactly my favorite. It definitely takes some getting used to, especially if you're used to using a more gritty, more toothy type of paper in your planner. However, if you do spend a little bit of time with this planner, you will notice that all of your favorite pens work just fine in this planner, as they do with any other planner. Some pens might take a little bit more drying time, but other than that, they're going to be just as effective and you're not going to be missing out on anything. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around. I'm going to kind of walk you through how I've been using my planner, as well as setting up this Friday, November the 20th, in my Plum Paper daily. Alright, so here is my A5 Plum Paper. Like I said, it is in the A5 size. So this is a smaller, more compact, portable daily planner on a coil. The one thing that I do love about Plum Paper, and I have plenty of reviews across my channel of this brand, is how truly customizable this planner is. You can add pictures on your cover, initials, different color schemes, all of that stuff. There is a ton of customization within this planner, even to include what is printed on the pages, which I have yet to see from a lot of other planner companies. So I'm just going to kind of jump to the pages that I've already filled in. I think this did start in the month of July. I didn't exactly use it every single day of the month, and I barely used the monthly, but when I finally got to the end of the month, I really liked how I was doing things here. Now, in this area in particular of the planner, when I started in July, I felt like I needed an hourly format kind of drawn out for me like in other planners, and so I was constantly doing the whole time thing over on this side of the planner. You can actually go ahead and get all of these areas pre-printed for you in whatever categories you want to choose for your planner, but for me it just didn't seem worth it because I really wanted to try different things in the planner as I was using it. And then you could really see the pages that I was truly using it. The way that I was still setting it up here was my priorities, my to-do, my business things for YouTube, a little quote over here, a kind of daily snapshot, and then I always use the bottom side for notes for things like either something that happened that day or just something that I want to mention and I kind of don't want to forget. And then we move on into August. I didn't use it in the beginning of August. I think I was still like flip-flopping between this and my disc-bound system. I truly do love using the mild liners in here. They work great with all of my pens that I've been using, so I haven't had any issues there. And I really did try to like use stickers at one point in here, and honestly, it just wasn't for me. I felt like, at least for me, in order for me to use this planner effectively, that I just needed to be like kind of just simple and like methodical about how I was using it, because it was taking too much time to decorate each and every single day. At least for me, that's how it was not working out. But I really liked just kind of picking a color of highlighter for the day. Here I was still kind of using it in an hourly format. And you'll see how that kind of changed for me. I think it was specifically in the month of, let me see. I think it was more so in the month of September. Like, this is when things kind of got really, really hectic with my whole world, and I didn't even care about how neat things were. I just kind of, just wrote whatever was happening and what needed to get done. And I was still doing the hourly thing there. I tried to incorporate stickers again because I love stickers so much. But it just truly was not working for me in this planner. I even tried using some of that EC hourly like washi tape in here. I think I only used it that one day maybe. Again, I just was kind of figuring out my way of using this planner. I absolutely love this size. I have even ordered one for 2021, and I'm just super excited to continue using it. Then this is where I kind of started to change up what I was doing. Here on this day, I tried kind of just putting my day right here, like big events, and then my business stuff over here, and then doing my to-dos, but broken down into like categories. That has seemed to really work for me. And I did it again on this day, went back to the hourly thing. I was just trying to feel my way through it, as we all do with all of the planners that we use. And I kind of really liked how this was working out. I was just using like my gray mild liner with everything, and I liked how simple and just effective this was working for me. I was still putting like my YouTube stuff over on this side of the to-do list. You do get a pretty large to-do area for this planner, which I really, really like. You can either have it over here or over here. I really do love the flexibility of not having the hours. And then here's like a few days that I just didn't use. Towards the end of the month, I've noticed for me, it's been quite a struggle to figure out how I'm going to use this planner. So here at the beginning of October, this is when I was kind of sick, and I did not use these pages very much because I felt like I was on my deathbed, still sick. Oh my goodness. And so here is where I kind of switched to how I'm currently using this planner now, and I really, really like it. I think that this was Power Sheets launch day, so I kind of just put their washi along the bottom here. That's about the extent of the sticker and washi usage I am getting in this planner. So you can see here, again, my top 3 is typically just my medication and vitamins and whatever else that third thing is that I really need to focus on for the day. This side over here, I just have my today along with time-stamped kind of areas of life that need attention, like work, what time dinner is, when we're having like family time, or when I'm filming and editing, things like that. And then I've chosen to use this third area down at the bottom on the left. That has been a great area for my YouTube content and stuff that I'm doing on social media. Sometimes I put my to-do list down. Sometimes it's too busy to even put a to-do list. And like I said, I don't worry about like perfectionism or anything in this planner, and that's what I love. It's just very basic, and you can get as perfect or as messy as you absolutely want in this planner. And this is just kind of how I've been using it since then, and I really, really like it. Sometimes I will add pictures, sometimes I don't. I meant to add a picture on that following Monday when Jesse and Nathan voted, but you can see when I'm really, really loving a planner, I use every single inch of it, and I absolutely love it. So here we are in the month of November. I feel like this is one of my messier months in my planner. I even did like an election couple of days in here with a kit that I had. I was just so excited. And I even did some lettering stuff when we were like moving, or partially moving, I should say. We missed the food truck there. Sometimes I do use a lot of Post-it notes in here just because I don't write in the planner itself a whole lot ahead of time. I will use sticky notes for upcoming events in here. Kind of the same way with my weekly planner, I will mainly focus on using Post-it notes. All right, so let's look at today. Oh my goodness. So this is where we are today. It is Thursday the 19th. Again, I really, really liked setting up my day. As far as my business stuff down here, I'm doing exactly what it is that I'm filming right now, which is filming this Plum Paper daily video. And then I just have my schedule over here and my to-do lists grouped together. I try to keep them by like priority level kind of thing, but sometimes if I'm not really feeling it, I just put down the whole list. I don't really worry about what's the biggest priority and what isn't. So like right now, Brody is on, our dog is on medication for an ear infection, so that is a top priority for me, making sure that he gets his medication in the morning and in the afternoon. I yesterday spent some time working on our Thanksgiving menu, so today's task will be working on the list of things that I need to buy for that menu. Then I've just got some sort of household chores like the guest bathroom and running the Roomba downstairs. And then of course some like low priority things. I do need to place my Planner Kate order, and I have some blankets that I would like to order as Christmas gifts. I don't know what the turnaround time is, so I really want to order them now at least a month in advance to make sure that we have them. All right, so let's plan out today. So like I said, I use this box up here for my top 3, so I'm just going to write it in there. When I did order my new Plum Paper Daily, I went ahead and labeled everything on one of the ones that I ordered. Yes, I did order 2, and one might be for a gift or a giveaway, and then the other I left completely blank. I'm still on the fence as to whether or not I want to label these categories for a full 6 months or just leave it blank and leave myself with the flexibility. So again, this area is the top 3. And then today is what I put here just to kind of label the area that I use for today's schedule. Then I label this area business for my YouTube and social media business and just any tasks that need to get done there. The bottom area I always label notes, and that is just where I kind of jot down anything significant or just a random note that I need to put down for the day. And then here is my to-do list. All right, so my top 3 is always going to be my medication and vitamins. That is something that I definitely need to stay on top of, so I always make sure that it is part of my top 3 tasks for the day. Now for tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm going to get in my AM yoga. I typically leave a little bit earlier for work on Fridays because that's usually my Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts day. So I don't know if it's going to happen. So I'm just going to put yoga because I can always do it in the afternoon. All right, and then as far as schedules go, I do wake up at 4:15. I know that you guys have heard that before. I like waking up that early. I could actually wake up about 45 minutes later if I really wanted to and wake up at 5 in the morning, but I don't want to. I really enjoy my 45 minutes. Actually, it's more like an hour downstairs where I'm letting the dogs out, having my coffee, catching up on the news, catching up on social media. A lot of times that's when I'll hop on my computer and respond to comments and DMs and things like that. So that is part of my AM routine, and if I can, I will sneak in the yoga. And tomorrow is a full day of work at the office. I've been kind of doing a combination of work / telework at the office. I don't know how long that's going to last. We might kind of scale back to doing more telework. I'm not 100% sure, but tomorrow is a full day at the office for me. So I'll normally just write 7 to 4 work, and then kind of in that category, I'll write sort of indented any significant events. So we have a meeting at work at 9 a.m. I'm honestly shocked I haven't messed anything up yet, talking and writing. So that is the big thing there. And then from 12 to 1, I do have my lunch hour. And I think those are the big things for my chunk of the workday there. So the big thing though for us is that Jesse will actually be home. I'm so excited. He has not been home for 2 weeks, and I realize that that is not a very long time. Having been a military spouse and he deployed 5 times, 2 weeks is like nothing, but very significant when they're not actually deployed, if that makes sense. It's like they're so close, yet so far, but we're super excited to have him home for the weekend. So I think I'm just gonna let her in like Jesse home. I don't know.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into you.
All right. Got a little fancy, but yeah, you know. All right, and then I'm just gonna put in some check boxes. I used to like use a stencil. I wanted everything to be super perfect, and that's just not realistic for me. So we're not even gonna focus on that. So the big thing tomorrow is that I, as far as business goes, just need to share this video and then just take a look at my emails. That is something that I pride myself in, is keeping my inbox at 0, and then make sure that I attend to any comments or messages on Instagram. That's another thing. I really like reading every single message. Sometimes it's a lot of pressure to put on myself, but I really like responding to people. I don't like to leave people hanging. And then I've got one extra thing blank here. I'm not sure what else I need to do, but I can add it later. And as far as to-dos go, we still need to focus on Brody's medication, both AM and PM. So I'm going to write that in.
if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it, you can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can.
And then it is also our trash day, so I'm gonna make sure that the trash goes out to the curb. I also think it's our recycling day, so I think I should also make sure that that makes it to the curb, because we actually have quite a bit of cardboard built up in our garage, and that definitely needs to see itself out. And then as far as cleaning and other sort of tasks like that, I don't have much else to put in here, just because tonight I really want to focus on getting the house all kind of tidied up so that I don't have to like scramble after work, because Jesse will come home after work, which means he probably won't be home till about 6 or 7. But I don't want to get home and like scramble to try to make sure that the house is clean. Like that's just not going to work for us. So I at least want to get a lot of that done tonight. And then tomorrow morning, I'll just kind of list anything else that kind of needs to be finished up so that I don't have to worry about it Friday night, and we can focus on relaxing together as a family this weekend. All right, so that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed taking a closer look at how I'm using my Plum paper daily. If you are interested in seeing more daily plan with me's, let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. If you're already subscribed, make sure that you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Breathe, breathe. I think the only way to get the nerves out is to shake it out. Let's try that again. Fine, that will do.